Deep in the ocean.
Deep in the ocean.
Deep underwater.
Deep underwater.
Imagine a trip
Imagine a trip
to the deepest part of the ocean.
to the deep part of ocean.
What would you expect to see?
What will you expect to see?
Would it be dark or light?
Will it be dark or light?
Would it be warm or cold?
Will it be warm or cold?
Would you find strange
Strange
new animals and plants?
new animal and plants?
Sunlight warms the
Sunlight warms the
surface
surface
or shallow parts
or shallow part
of the ocean.
of the ocean.
Plants and animals
Plants and animals
that need sunlight
that need sunlight
and warm water
and warm water
live there.
live there.
Deep in the ocean,
Deep in the ocean.
other animals live in
All animals live in
water that
water that
is cold and dark.
is cold and dark.
Diving deep in the ocean.
Diving deep in the ocean.
The deep ocean is
Deep ocean
freezing
is freezing
cold.
cold.
The weight or water pressure
The weight of water pressure
of very deep water can
very deep water can
harm you.
harm you.
Sport divers wear air
Boat diver wear air
tanks
tanks
for safety.
for safety.
Deep divers wear a special
Deep diver wear special
diving suit.
diving suit.
Scientists ride in a
They run in
small submarine
small submarine
called a submersible.
called a submersible.
Oceanographers,
Oceanographers,
scientists who study the ocean,
scientists who study in the ocean
are called oceanographers.
are called oceanographers.
They often live for months
They often meet a month
on a ship.
on a ship.
Some study what a sea animal
Some study what a sea animal
eats and where it lives.
and where it lives.
Using satellites
Using satellites
for tracking.
for tracking.
Satellites can help to track
Satellite can help to
sea
track
animals' travels.
sea animal travel.
Scientists tag some
They can tag some
animals. A satellite can
Satellite can
track the signal
track the signal
from the tag.
from the tag.
The signal shows where the
The signal shows where
animal goes.
the animal goes.
Counting the sea animals.
Here sea animals.
What animals live in the ocean?
What animals live in the ocean?
Where do they live?
Where do they live?
How many are there?
How many are there?
Oceanographers studied
Oceanographers study
and counted animals
and counted animals
for 10 years
for
to
10 years
find out.
to find out.
The surprising report
Surprising report
is called the Census
is called a census
of Marine Life.
of marine life.
The Census
The
of
census
Marine Life.
of marine life.
The first surprise was where things
First of all, was where things
lived
lived
everywhere.
everywhere.
Marine species
Marine species
lived in the hottest
are they in the hottest
and coldest places.
and colder places.
Some species lived in deep
Some species live in deep places
places without light
without light
or oxygen.
or oxygen.
Living in hot and cold water.
Living in hot and cold water.
The very cold, deep ocean
The very cold deep ocean
zone has hot
has hot
volcanoes in it.
volcanoes in it.
The water temperature
The water
at a
temperature
volcano
at a volcano
can be 400 degrees
can be 400 degrees
Celsius,
Celsius,
752 degrees
752 degrees
Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit.
Some species
Some
of
species
shrimp,
shrimp, crabs,
crabs,
worms,
worms, and bacteria
and bacteria
live in
live in this
this very hot
very hot water.
water. Huge groups of Arctic sea
Huge other sea
life were also found living
are
in
also found living in
freezing water.
freezing water.
Some species of squid,
Some species like squid,
cod, and jellyfish
cod, and jellyfish
live under solid
live
ice.
under solid ice.
That is 700 meters.
That is 700 meters.
2,296
2,296
feet
6 feet
thick.
thick.
What did we learn?
What did we learn?
The marine census
The marine
counted
census
over
counted
230,000 species. Over 6,000 new
Over 6,000 new
species
species
had never been seen
had
before.
never been seen before.
Some creatures were
Some creatures were
see-through.
see-through.
Some had warning lights
Some had warning lights
that turned on and off.
that turn on and off.
Others had long feelers
Other long feelers
instead of eyes.
instead of eyes.
What else lives in the deep ocean?
What else live in the deep ocean?
Scientists keep finding new
Keep finding new
species
species
and new facts.
and new facts.
They think that only one
They think that only
4th of all
fourth of all
marine life has been
marine life has been
counted.
counted.
So there are many more
So there are many more
surprises to come.
to come.